there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rosie Henshaw. If you're new here, then welcome, it's lovely to meet you. And if you're already existing guys, then thank you so much for coming back, I really do appreciate it. Grab yourselves a nice cup of tea and some snacks. I've got, and I haven't had Pepsi or Coke and stuff like that, or zero anyway, for ages. I feel like I've had like the tiniest little tidbits of it. I've been drinking so much water lately, but this is a real little treat. So if I'm seeming a little bit hyper, it's probably because my body thinks I'm having sugar when I'm not. So I've got a little Coke Zero in my Emma Bridgewater Rosie Flow mug. So let's get in, because today's video is another autumn inspired video. And I know some people said, Rosie, it's too early, but you know what? You've got to do what makes you happy. And I'm sure the girlies that think it's too early will just wait to watch these videos when it gets to autumn officially in September. But I went to H&M, I went to, Gary went to the Arsenal football and he took the kids there. I took Albert with me and we went to like go and have a look around the Angel Islington, go do some Lego, take him to a little park. And then we went to his nan and granddad's after. So I did pop into H&M because their H&M's amazing. They've got so many bits in there, some really good stuff. And they never really stock that stuff in my store. So I had a look in there, but I also got something really nice from Sainsbury's, like really, really nice. I will link anything I can find and pop it in. So I'm really sorry, I know I'm terrible with links. I get so many people say, Rosie, where is the link? And I'm like, I will link it, and I do normally forget to put them in the description box, but I am gonna pop them in the description box, I promise. And if I haven't, be like, oi, in the comments, be like, do it. So I will link this. I've also found a gorgeous designer looking bag for 20 quid. So I thought I've got to get this to share with you as well, guys, because it's a really nice size, especially if you're a mum or you've got to go to work, or you just know what you like having lots of things in your bag, because it's a crossbody and it's really, really nice. But before we get into today's video, I want to let you know that today's video has kindly been sponsored by Wild. So if you don't know what Wild is, they are the natural deodorants. So I have shared Wild now for a few years now. Like I say, I only share products that I would actually use myself, and I do. Reason I'm sharing today is because actually I know you'll be excited about this, because there was a lot of people whenever I've shared these that have said they love the products, they love that they're aluminium free, and you know they're really good for you, they don't block your pores, they smell incredible, they've got so many different scents, they come in these cases that are premium, reusable. I'm a bit of a mucky one when I put my deodorant on, I do it, I will say. Millie's one, not so much. She's a need to girl. But we use Wild at home. If I can use something more natural, more sustainable, I will. However, lots of you said you prefer a roll-on, and that's the only thing that's put you off. Well, today, they launched on the 18th. They've sent me this out to try. Millie is now converted. She said, Mum, can I start using the roll-on? They actually do different cases as well, which is good. This is an Emma Bridgewater one, which you all know I love Emma Bridgewater. They do the roll-ons now. So I've got mine in my favourite scent, which is cotton and sea salt. I like the same scents of stuff. Every refill, you save 30 grams of plastic, which is amazing. I also have a code as well, which is an amazing code, because actually it's Henshaw, all in capital letters, but you'll get 20% off your whole Wild order. So even if you're sort of ordering and you use it, it's not just limited to new customers, 20% off your whole order, which is really good, because I know lots of you started using it and loved it as well after. This is amazing. It's a really lovely, quick drying, creamy formula. It doesn't leave any white residue. I've got it on today. I'm wearing black. I've got no marks on, and it's really good. And it's 24-hour protection. I'm gonna show you, because I'm probably gonna make a mess now, because I probably should have showed you when I first got sent out to try it, how to put the refill in. So basically, you literally take it out. This comes with a little lid screwed on. This comes separate. You undo this, and then that just pops on, and you screw it in, and that's 50 mils of product there. And then you pop it back on, and you've got your roll on, and it is a really beautiful texture, and it smells amazing. So obviously, if you're still using this Wild, great. I probably will continue to use this one. I like how thick and creamy it is. Millie has actually said she's going to have this one, so I'm going to let her have this one. We'll pop this in her bag. And obviously for PE, stuff like that, pop this on, 24-hour protection, which is great. I love that obviously it's natural as well, so you feel like you're doing your bit and you're not chucking away loads and loads of plastic. I wanted to come on and share these in today's video, because I know that a lot of times when I show fashion and stuff like that, I get myself in a hot, sweaty fluster. But I never smell a VO because I use Wild. So I thought I'd come on and share these with you. And obviously my code is Henshaw, all in capital letters. These are aluminium free, aluminium salt free, and these are 95% natural. The cases are premium cases. The refills as well are completely recyclable, and they have all different core scents. Millie likes the cherry blossom scent that they do, and I prefer the cotton and sea salt. I am such a stickler for the same scent. In actual fact, I've worn the same perfume for absolutely years now, that I went to my friend's beach hut the other week and she went, oh, someone smells really nice. What's anyone got on? And she went, oh no, it's not you, love. I know what you smell like. And she was like, oh, it is you. What you got on? That's not alien. And I was like, oh, I ran out of perfume and I used a little bit of Millie's. Because people know that I stick to the same scents all the time. And I will just say, this one, it was this one I was using on holiday. I packed it in my holiday case. And this is my sea salt and cotton. And when I was sitting around the pool, I actually ran into like 6 of you while being on holiday. 6 of you lovely lot, which is really nice. Another lady, she'd watched my IB for holiday video. I don't know if she follows on here, but she'd seen my vlog as well. So actually 7 of you. But one of you come and sat around the pool and went, oh, you smell really nice. And obviously I don't wear perfume and stuff like that when I'm going to sit around the pool. I think it's a waste of money and it's pointless. And all I had on was my deodorant. I was like, oh, thanks, it's my deodorant, hun. So it's a really lovely scent. Yeah, you can get 20% off your whole world order. So we're going to get into today's video. Right, so we're going to start off with the Sainsbury stuff. We're going to start off with the Sainsbury stuff. I told you, it's the Coke Zero. I honestly, it feels like such a cheeky treat. It's like, oh, what is this sugary madness? I'm going to start off with the Sainsbury stuff. So I went into Sainsbury's and, well, long story short, went into Sainsbury's to pick up food items because we was near Colchester. I was decorating for my sister, doing my sister's daughter's bedroom, and I was running around and she's got Sainsbury's near her. So I ran in there, I had to grab something for dinner. And when I went in there, I was like, oh, let's go and have a look at the homeware and the clothes. When I saw this, I thought, this is such a stunning set. Right. So they've also got their sales on in Sainsbury's as well. I've got something from the sales. I've got a bag and also got like an outfit. I need to sort out bras. Honestly, they're just like such like little saggy patatas now. I need to get my bra fitting done. When I had my bras fitted recently, they did sales of 34G, but when I'm actually wearing the 34Gs, this boob sort of overlaps the bra. I've got like no density here. The babies have took it all. 4 children are breastfeeding. It's just a pile of skin. So I think when they're in a bra, yes, it's a 34G. But I need to sort out, I need to find a bra that's more like flat here, hold the tartars in. Anyway, and I've just got some knickers on, so I'm not wearing shapewear, so you can see what this looks like on properly. And so I got this gorgeous, absolutely stunning suede look skirt in this chocolate brown. This was £22.50, like £22.50, and it's beautiful, and it's a really nice thick material as well. It's not too thick that it's gonna like feel, you know, uncomfortable or sweaty, but it's really nice. And also, I got the top as well, and the top was £16. £16, so really nice for the set. It's like a little boxy top, and I think the top you could possibly wear with like jeans and stuff as well. It's got like a little button on the back as well, which is really nice. But I actually think tucking this in is quite nice instead. So I got the skirt in a size 16, which fits really nice, but I got the top in a medium because I thought I wanted it slightly more fitted than too baggy, and a large is the size I would normally go for. So I wanted it slightly more fitted, might be a bit too fitted over the boobs. I wanted it more fitted, but I think this would look nice tucked in. I've even brought a belt down to show you, as you do. This definitely be worn separates as well. I feel like maybe like a nice white blouse with this, or a black long sleeve top, or a chocolate long sleeve t-shirt. Something plain with this skirt, or like a really nice bouffant-y blouse. But I think that this top could look quite nice tucked in with a belt. So I've just got my belt from Next. It's an old one now. My belts crack me up. So because I'm like, I prefer to buy a belt that fits around my waist and my hips, I just buy the largest belt and then I wear that bit around my hips and then I just make some little holes so that it fits around the waist. So people go, where do you get your waist belts from? I'm like, they're just jean belts, but I just put holes in them to make them around the waist as well. So yeah. And in actual fact, lots of people have said you've lost loads of weight, but that was the original hole. That was the original hole, and that's the hole now. So I've only lost that much off my waist. So yeah, that was the other hole. Right, and I just thought this was a really nice set. It's a really nice length as well, really lovely. And I think with like a nice coat, this could look really, really pretty on. I'm gonna take my hair out because it's a little bit, I'm going a bit fluffy now, aren't I? Oh, I clipped it up because I was getting a bit hot, but there we go. Since I chopped it all off with the kitchen scissors. Oh, yeah, so I think this is a really nice outfit. There's no pockets on the skirt, but I am going to say I'm pleased there's no pockets on the skirt because you might remember I bought from two. I think that was like 22 quid as well. In near Christmas time, I got like a burgundy pleather look skirt, very similar shape to this. And the pockets, because obviously I am a pear shape, so I'm bigger here, it was sort of stretching the pockets. And it was sort of like poking them out here and it had this sort of weird look to it with the pockets. So I thought this is quite nice. It doesn't have pockets, to be completely honest with you. So I got this. I've got to show you the bag. So I probably should have put black belt on just to show you the look together. When I found this bag, I couldn't believe it. I said to Gary, it looks similar to like a Hermes, but it's just got this really beautiful designer look to it. Look at this buckle. So that goes down and that like pops out. Oh, it's so nice. It looks better in real life. I definitely say maybe pop in store to have a little look. I will link the one online, but definitely maybe go on in store and have a look. It's so nice. 20 quid. 20 quid for this bag. And it's got like the zip here that goes across. You've got like another zip inside for like storage. But it's also got a cross body strap, which is ideal. This would fit so much stuff in it. This is like a real woman bag, do you know what I mean? A real lady bag, whether you're a mum and you need it for like storage for baby stuff, or you know, you're a worker and you can put your laptop in it, or if you're like me and you just carry lots and lots of junk, you've got the crossbody. You can make it longer as well, so go across. I like things like this for if I'm like going into London, because I don't like holding my bag because I'm always worried it's going to get stolen. So if you're walking around or you're shopping with bags, I always just chuck it over, hold it like this. Other than that, I have it like that because I think it looks quite nice. But that is like the perfect strap on. If you know you need to go shopping, you need to do something, you can whack it over you. And I just think this is really lovely. And all the little bits on it are in this really lovely sort of like matted gold. 20 quid. I feel like that looks so expensive. Is that just me? Like, I feel like that looks so classy. I think the only thing it's missing is I'd have liked to have little studs on the bottom to stop the leather touching the floor, if that makes sense. But other than that, I think that's a really beautiful bag. Now, we're going to get on to H&M. I've bought something that I really, it's really out of my comfort zone. So, I never buy short dresses, ever. I'm very much a midi skirt or a midi dress. I've always been like that. However, on the odd occasion that I do wear a short skirt or a dress, you guys and Gary go, that looks really lovely. Like, you need to wear stuff like that more. You're younger, you should wear it. But I just like what I like. However, I saw this and I thought, do you know what? That could look really cute with tights. I just thought it was quite sweet. So I'm going to show you. It's this really beautiful H&M. We're on to H&M now, guys. Oh, I did get something from the sales as well in Sainsbury's. I will let you know, these come up huge. These come up absolutely huge. I've done my measurements recently because I had lots of people asking what size I am, and obviously I want to tell you what sizes. I have been ordering 16s. I would say that my bottom half has got smaller, but the last time I sort of like was not dieting, etc., I was wearing size 18 jeans. The last pair of jeans I bought was like M&S ones, and they were a size 18, and I had like the lines If I can find the reel, I'll pop a little clip of it here so you can see. They were a bit tight. I'm gonna say I needed a 20, but I was like, no, I'm not. Because I'd gained the weight, I kind of didn't want to buy more because I thought, oh no, you know, and I didn't feel well, so I knew I had to do something about it. So I just got the 18s. However, I'm gonna say I'm now a 16, like a solid 16. My waist, I measured my waist, and my waist measurements are coming up for a 14, but I can't wear a size 14 on top because my boobs are 34G. So when I think it's like more fitted here, look, and I get a little bit of ruching, oh well. But if I buy the 14s, then they're too tight on the bust. So I'm still having to buy the 16s all over. So I'm more like a 16 all over now because where I've still got the boobs, they've not gone down. So I am going to say that this has come up huge. And I wanted to just say that because I know people are like, but you've lost weight, maybe that's your size now. No, it's not. Obviously, this is the sizing that I'm wearing. I tried on 3 of these and they were massive. And I think it's because they've got these little side splits. So I'm just letting you know, if you do get one, size down. So even if I go by my waist and stuff being like a 14, even though I can't because of my boobs, and technically this goes over my boobs as well, so I'll still need a 16. I got this in a size 10. Like a 10. I think these are meant to be them really oversized things, but I tried on the 14 and it was massive. And I tried on the 12, massive. So I got this blazer, maybe I'm meant to, waistcoat, maybe I'm meant to be wearing it. I mean, look, that's a 10 and it's still massive. It was absolutely huge. But it's really nice. It's got these like side splits on it with these little buckles. I wouldn't wear it done up. But I thought, and I won't wear it with this outfit either. I feel like I'm gonna do a card trick with this on, with this dress, like this top, no sleeves. I'm thinking like a white blouse, like long sleeves, like maybe puffy white sleeves, pair of like brown sort of like wide leg trousers or jeans, or just some jeans with this thrown over the top. It's really nice. It's got a bit of a glittery pattern in it, only light, and it's this sort of like, I got this for 13 quid in the sale, one button. But I thought this was quite nice. Obviously it's looking a bit horrific with what I've got it on for. But definitely size down, don't be nervous. I'm gonna say that if you're like a size 18, 20, you could probably get the 14, maybe even the 12. I feel like you've definitely got to size down a couple of sizes in that because that comes up massive. And I think it must be the look actually, because I like things are slightly more fitted. I've got a blazer as well from H&M and I got that in a size that I haven't bought since forever. But I know 100% that's meant to be oversized because it's really big. Right, let's get on to H&M now anyway. So I've got this dress. Now it is a short dress. I love this sort of like houndstooth pattern. Oh, I'm actually excited. So I'm thinking I've got like a black long sleeve t-shirt. So I got this in the large, but you'll see what I mean. So it's going to be a bit loose around the waist. If I'd have got it any smaller, so a large is a 16 to 18. If I'd have got any smaller, it wouldn't have fit around the boobs. Oh, I love the style of the neck on this. That's a nice neckline, but look, it's like, I feel very, you can even start to see like the little ridges around here, but then on the waist, I've got lots and lots of room. It's just how I'm built, so, you know, in 16s, this is a large. It's quite short, but I feel like with tights, it would look really nice. I actually really like this. I weren't sure, and I don't even know whether I'd belt it. Would I belt it? That is the question. Or I probably would belt it. If I'm wearing it with like black tights, I'd probably use like a little like black belt instead. But you do have like black and brown in this, to be fair. And it goes with, well, obviously imagine like long sleeve black, like a black t-shirt on underneath, like with the boat neck too, so it isn't up too high. I mean, you could wear a roll neck. I just don't like roll necks. I like Uncle Fester in roll necks. I've got a very round face, and then it just sort of like, I'm like, hello. So long sleeve black top, thick black tights and some black boots. Let's see with blazer. I actually wish they'd have made this in a longer length though as well. In a midi. It would have been perfect in a midi. This is what I'm saying's come up. Please help me out if I'm just literally a little bit fashion misunderstood. So I've always seen blazers and stuff like that. I do like a bit of an oversized coat. Like I've got a lot of wool coats that are oversized and I like that style. However, with blazers, I always kind of get told, Rosie, that doesn't fit right, but I've always thought like blazers are tailored items. They're meant to be more fitted. And I remember going through a stage, probably when I was about 16 maybe, and it was like, you know, the Kate Moss blazer style everyone went for, and you'd go out clubbing, you'd wear like a dress and you'd have like a blazer on. And even then, I never used to wear them super oversized. So I got this blazer. I put on a large and I looked like a kid in his school uniform on the very first day of school. I like Will from the In-Betweeners, like it was ridiculously big. And then and then, you know, when he goes to get alcohol, I look like that. It was so big. And then I thought, oh, I'll try the medium on then. Like, I'll, you know, put the medium on. It was still massive. I've put the small on, and I'm definitely not wearing a size small, obviously, all the rest of the clothes from there. I've had to put this on, and it's still massive. And a small is like an 8 to 10, guys. This is massive. So definitely downsizing the blazers. This is a bit too corporate for me, especially with a neckline. It's I don't know, it's giving, you know, not gossip girl, gobby woman. That's what it's giving. Yeah, no, I feel a bit too old actually to be wearing this little two-piece set. But this is a really nice blazer. I thought this would look really nice on its own, with just some, like, you know, roll the sleeves up, some black jeans, little black t-shirt, chuck this on, my little fake glasses that I got from Camden. People think I got Pradas, but I don't. I can't afford Pradas. But do you know what I mean? I can be like, whoa, is she a rich girl? No, she's not. Her blazer is from H&M. I'm not even telling you the prices of this stuff. Right, so the blazer is $37.99. Can't go wrong for that, can you? $37.99. I think that's a real good, and they've got a little button, spare one on the inside. It's this nice sort of like cottony material on the inside as well. I just thought this was a really nice blazer. I even thought with just jeans and a pair of trainers, this is quite cute. It just jazzes up an outfit, it looks quite trendy. So I got this, definitely not two together. Can't think of how much this dress is. Let me see if I can reach. See if I can be flexible. No, I might have to take it off. See how much the dress is. But do we like the length? I wore a dress from Hope and Ivy at Christmas time, and it was a short one, and everyone was like, Rosie, the short one, you've got to wear the short one, it looks really lovely. And even Gary was like, wow, you look lovely. And then I wore a skirt. I actually remember the last times I wore them because it's so rare that I wear short stuff. And then the other time I wore something short was the autumn before as well, and I got a short black skirt from Primark, and everyone was like, Rosie, that looks really nice on. But I was just like, oh, if I wear a midi, I'd rather wear a midi. You have to let me know what you think. Right. Oh, this dress, $32.99. $32.99. Right, so for the next thing, I'm going to pop on a t-shirt that I already had from last year, and it's this new look top. They've got them back in again. I always say every year, you can't beat a basic. So they have these in there now as well. So this is from last year. These are fitted. They feel like bodysuits, but they're not. I absolutely hate a bodysuit, really. I always leave them just sort of hanging, like the flat bits hanging. I don't like tuck them in. So I got this last year because to go with a silk satin bias skirt, and it looked really lovely with that. But you will all know I love a pleat skirt, and every time I sort of like found burgundy pleated skirts, they're more of a red burgundy than this sort of plum, and I really love this jewel tone with my colourings. I don't know what I am. I haven't done a colour theory, but I roughly know that I'm suit more like jewel tones. So when I saw this in H&M, it matches the t-shirt I already had. I will link these. They have these every year as well. But I got a pleat skirt. And I will just say, every time I link a pleat skirt, they completely sell out because I just think they're so feminine and lovely. And usually if I share one that's more of a burgundy or sort of this tone, they tend to be more of like one that will go. So let's pop this on. Right. Oh, I feel so lovely in this colour. I do. I feel like it just brightens me up. So this is a square neck, and obviously I get a little bit of this, but who cares? And I probably won't belt this. It's got this really nice little thin bit here, like a bit of a ballerina-y vibe. Oh, I love it. And it's like a mid-axie. I'm 5'3", so I'm going to say it's like more of a mid-axie. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. This is so nice. And I got the skirt in a large as well, which is nice because it's super, super stretchy. So they always look like they're going to be tiny, but because they're ruched, as you'll see, if I'd have got the size smaller, the ruching would have started to like sort of like spread a bit too much on my hips here. So a large is a nice size. It does sort of like flap about, but it's elasticated enough that it pings there and stays there, which is nice. But it's so stretchy, it doesn't cling in either. So I had this size as well last year, and they don't sort of like go like that. So it's nice sizing. And then I also got, what did I get? A bag. Oh, I got a bag. I picked up a bag. So this bag was on display, and I said to the lady, can you check the price on this bag for me? She was like, is that one off the display? And I went, oh, don't tell me I can't have it. She went, no, it's fine. The price is on the inside. She went, that come off. So it's, where's that gone? Yes, it's in the bag now. Oh yeah. $32.99, and she's written on my receipt as well. She went, if you want to bring it back, I'll write on the receipt that the tag weren't attached. But this is like a really beautiful suede look. It's not suede, I don't think, because it'd have a suede label, wouldn't it? But maybe it is. Or faux suede. It's this gorgeous khaki colour, square bottom. I think this is really nice, and this little gold detail on there. The little buckle so you can make it short. Can you hear Bertie snoring in the background? I mean, I love it with the purple as well, like this sort of burgundy colour. How nice is that bag? I've been seeing these sort of like suede looking bags for quite a lot of money in a lot of the shops. They're always sort of like £50 plus, and they're like a beigey colour. When I saw this sort of khaki tone, I thought, oh, now that will look beautiful with navy, with these sort of plums, with black, with chocolate. I mean, even with the chocolate, it just looks really, really lovely. I even thought maybe with my little waistcoat. It's just a really nice colour, and I just thought that was a really nice bag, and I thought it was quite reasonable as well. It looks rather expensive, even though it's not. I absolutely love this. I feel this is really nice. I've actually got a pair of boots, similar sort of shade to this, that I could possibly wear with this outfit, knocking all these hops off. Oh, by the way, I dare say I'm going to have someone go, Rosie, you need to take them down, they are dead. And I was saying, they have 100% got to come down. 100% got to come down. However, I'm really lazy. So I had a look at my email. You can only get fresh hops, and they dry out naturally in August. That's when they harvest them. You can't get them throughout the year. And if you do, they're called vintage ones that are already dried, and they look like that already. Or, let me go check if my daughter's baking. She's okay. You okay, Moo? You okay? Oh, she's dropped the weighing while she's baking. But I've got to say now. Oh, the hops. So when you take them down, they're really messy, and yeah, they go everywhere. Pollen goes everywhere. They're not like that when they're in situ, but then also when you're hanging them up, you have to like take off some of the leaves and stuff just so that you can see the hops, and it's quite a messy operation. So I thought I'd rather than be up dead looking really awful for an extra 3 weeks and just deal with the mess once, wiping up the pollen, hoovering, and they come today. So I will do them. So you'll see nice set of green ones. And then very shortly there'll be pumpkins in them too as well, as we're heading into autumn. But this is really nice. And also, guys, if you're very into summer still, we can still be friends. I still love you. But you can wear this skirt with vest tops. A lot of this you can summer up if you want. But you know, I just thought this was really nice. So yeah, that little waistcoat from Sainsbury's was 26, but they've got 50% off at the minute. So let me know what your favourite. Oh, I haven't tried the black top on. I did get a black top as well from H&M. This isn't H&M, but it just goes to show you, sometimes you can go to different places and you can get matching colours. I'm going to try the H&M top on with this so you can see it's a really nice cowl neck. So this has got a bit of a sheer sleeve, which is nice. I can imagine this would look nice with sort of like sparkly trousers or something come the very, very special time of the year. Is it sheer at the back? Oh, a little bit. It's a little bit sheer at the back. Probably possibly wear a black vest under it, or maybe a black bra. But I really like this pattern. It's not sheer here because it's got a second panel. Should have had a second panel at the back really. But I do really like this top as well. This is quite a nice top to wear. It's just like, this is more like a basic, like a dressed up basic. I'd say I'd wear this sort of thing with jeans, just chill with nice felt, some nice little flat shoes, like some ballet pumps, and I still feel put together like I've got a little something nice rather than just a plain t-shirt. This adds a detail, but it's also really nice on a night out, clutch bag, pair of like wide leg black trousers, little pair of heels. You can dress it up as well. So I thought this was quite nice. And how much is this one? This is $12.99. $12.99. So I thought that was quite a nice top. They had this in chocolate as well, but it's a bit more of like a burgundy chocolate. So what do we think? You'll have to let me know what your favourite item is. I'm going to say the black bag is stunning. I mean, look, with black, look. $12.99 top, £20 bag, pair of jeans or trousers. I feel like I look rather expensive. This is what I love. I love going to the high street and finding items that look very, very nice and very, very luxe, but they're not. And they don't cost the earth. I absolutely love that. So you'll have to let me know what your favourites are. So I'm going to say, for the price, I'm going to say this top's beautiful. I think I might send the dress back, the short dress. It's just, I don't know. It's a bit out of my comfort zone. I'm going to quickly pop it over with the sleeves. I was kind of thinking like this sort of look. No, I don't know. So I'm possibly going to send that back. I love that chocolate set. I can't bring myself to bring that chocolate set back because I absolutely love that. I love the skirt as well. Now I need to discuss whether I need another pleat skirt. I feel like it's destiny. You answered my prayers, guys, about the two coat situation in the last reel. You really answered the prayers. So I'm hoping you will do that to me again and go, Rosie, it's very odd that there's two different shops that sell items and you have been looking for that perfect shade and you found it. And it probably will sell out because the pleated skirts do. And you'll be like, I don't know about the blazer. I'm thinking send the short dress back. Oh, I don't know, I do like it. Thinking send the short dress back. I'm thinking I do love the blazer. I do love the blazer and I think it's a really good value. However, I've got a long coat that's quite a similar pattern. So I might not need the blazer. I don't know. There's so many nice bits. See, in my summer videos, I'm like, yeah, that can go back, that can go back, that can go back. As soon as I start getting into the coats and the autumn and the winter stuff, I'm like, oh, I need it all. It's because it's my time of year that I absolutely love the fashion. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video, guys. Also, don't forget, if you use my code HENSHAW, all in capital letters, the roll-on deodorant has launched with Wild and you'll be able to get 20% off your whole Wild order. So even if you're ordering a few different bits, if you're like in our household, I'm going to be sticking to my creamy formulations. And yeah, because I suffer with psoriasis, to be fair, and sometimes I get like really bad dry shaving rashes that are quite sore. And obviously this is great, it's very nourishing and really nice, but I don't know, there's something about having like a thick creamy texture that I really like. But for Millie, who's completely the opposite, she likes that very dry, crisp feeling. Like, I mean, I could just slide into clothes and so moisturised. You know, this is perfect for her and it keeps her dry. I probably will wear this for the gym as well. You there? You're popping around the corner? You love this, don't you?
Yeah.
She loves this one. What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing.
No, when it come, what did you say?
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah. That's mine. I'm very Roland Jones, so she's got this one. But you love this one, don't you?
Yeah.
The other one. So yeah, you can get 20% off your whole Wild order using code HENSHAW. So I'm going to go now. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I've been Rosie Henshaw. See you later. Take care. Bye.